Welcome to another Insomniac episode of Binge Theory. We are doing a live streaming of Loki Season 1, Episode 2, titled The Variant. Here with me, as always, is Logan. And Logan, I think you're muted. And you're frozen. See, this is technology, folks. And you can tell it's live because nothing's working the way it should be. I'm going to quick see if I can do some technical work on the back end. Oh, and we lost him. Son of a gun. So it is just me. And, Logan's going to be coming back any second. Anyway, I'm going to do a quick recap. As we saw on the first episode in Season 1, Loki had just been, taken over by the Avengers, and they were transporting him. He got the Tesseract, and then he gets it, and he escapes into the, I think it's the desert, and he's surrounded by, I believe, a horde, and then the Time Variant Association or Authority shows up, takes him to the stronghold, which is kind of like something out of Mission Men in Black, and he's basically understanding his situation, that he's basically being put on trial, and that he's guilty of all these things, but Owen Wilson, his agent, basically says, you know what, there's a variant running around killing people. We need a guy with Loki's skills to actually try and, help us catch him. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be picking up on that moment. I'm just going to give Logan a second to join in. So everybody hang in there for a second because I'm going to contact him offline. Let's see here. Oh, and also, leave a message in the chat because we're going to be responding to chats, and I'm curious to see who's up this time of night. Wow. Apparently, Logan had a total power outage. So let's see. I don't know if we can even do this episode. I'm going to do a quick check on something. Yeah, it's working. All right, boys and girls. Looks like yeah, it looks like he is completely out of power. Perfect timing. But I got power and you got power. So let's, power on. And we're going to check out Season 1, Episode 2, titled The Variant. Right now, I am at all zeros. So when I say go, sync up your viewers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go. They do the recap. Probably much better than the one I did.
Never.
Hey.
Hey.
I just did a horrible intro all by myself, but the viewers were waiting for you, and here we are.
Well, I hope I stay. The lights are still doing a little flickery thing, so I don't know what this is all about, but
hopefully
Loki.
Cool. So you're seeing it as well.
Seeing what?
You're seeing the we're synced up. Like, what are you seeing right now on your end?
It says syncing the group, but it's just a black screen.
Oh, okay. I'm already watching the preview.
Okay.
I'm hoping it'll jump in for you.
We'll give it a good refill.
Because right now it's doing like a recap of. What do you see right now?
So it's still paused on trying to sync the group.
You know what? Then hold on a second. Everybody, I apologize for this. I'm going to pause as well. And I'm going to go back to 0. And I'm going to wait for Logan. Maybe
Okay.
you should try hitting play again. Anything yet on your end, Logan?
No.
Hmm.
Even when it says playing, maybe I just need to back out of it and rejoin the stream. Hey, there we go.
Great. Great. All right.
And that's just a recap. We can keep it going from here.
Yeah, but I want to sync up with everybody out there in Viewerland. So
see if that works. Yeah.
All right. So how about this? I'm stuck right now on second 3, but if you hit go or do a countdown and hit go, then we can go off of your mark.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Tesseract. And Loki in the desert getting out. Cool. And I didn't mention before, Logan, she is from the Lovecraft episode, the large guard that he was fighting.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Great actress.
Still love that animation.
Best way to basically catch you up or give you all the science. The internet went crazy about that.
Yeah.
How
paperweights.
Everybody died for all these paperweights.
It's almost as bad as a fake death that means nothing. Still don't buy it yet.
Now, I've also heard rumor, because the comics has done Loki as, different versions of him, that this may be a female Loki. That's what I heard. That's what the internet's telling me.
I mean, the internet's never wrong, right?
No. Because it covers everything. It's like a weatherman who just says it's going to rain and be sunny. He'll be.
There's going to be weather. And someone's going to be happy and someone's not.
There you go. Dress in layers.
Yeah. Okay.
Medieval times.
See, I want to know where they filmed this one now.
I like her. She's an actress. She was in American Honey and a lot of independent films.
Okay. Wow.
I need a hero. I love that. That's her. Okay, yeah, that's the female Loki. Well, maybe.
I mean, she's just under mind control right now.
Oh, you're right. I think that's the play on words, you know. Because it's not a he, it's a she.
All right, I'll take that for an open.
Oh, great.
Gear up.
He is literally a time cop.
Does he graduate to his own smetter vest?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, he's got to pop the collar. Got to pop the collar.
Of course.
That. Mm. Mm. Yeah, he's still Loki.
Oh, totally. He knows just what to say.
And that's another thing. Owen Wilson, I think, is pulling a Columbo,
Mm.
where he's giving you that aw shucks kind of a guy, but he's there's so much more going on behind the eyes. Mm. Oh, he's talking BS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Owen Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
What's funny is, remember at the end of Endgame, Steve Rogers said, "Don't worry, I'll prune all the branches," when he was
Oh,
going back in
interesting.
time. Yeah. So they're just sticking with that whole analogy.
Ooh, a theremin.
Hmm. I like her.
Mm-hmm. Got it in one.
Ah, see?
Interesting.
You can see behind the blinds the background.
Yeah. Sign here.
Hmm. Ice Runt.
Ice Runt. So they're both true. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Marriott? It is. That is the Atlanta Marriott Marquis.
Really?
Yo, redressed for sure, but yeah, it's the bones of it without a doubt.
Huh.
I have spent many a night there. Dragon Con. That's a fabulous.
Wow. That.
I mean, digital augmentation and redressing
Sure.
and everything, but
I'm sure online they'll have some sort of a FX
oh, totally.
breakdown. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they brought in the table, but it's like all that the cement behind it with the lighting underneath, like that's just their walkway.
Well, yeah, they got to have some practical locations.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because they shoot a lot in Atlanta. So there you go.
That is a small cubicle.
Yes.
His own file.
Hmm.
You know what? I don't know if I like the order of this. I would have liked this Loki to be in the beginning and
Mm.
his self-realization coming later. But, I could be wrong.
It's hard because he has so much more nuance as the Loki that we knew at the end than the Loki after 2012 original Avengers.
Yeah.
And I think getting us and him back to that point allows him the full range of acting ability that he has.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's definitely they're rushing it.
Oh, he's crying again.
But I mean, God, like, they need to get us to where he can shine in everything that he does.
Mm. I like the score.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the time ticking.
Mm-hmm. God.
He's going to ruin that man's. Oh, there's my boy.
Yeah.
A juice box. You stab everybody in the back.
Pompeii.
Mm.
Pompeii.
Oh, so we're going to be doing a what was the one with Scott Bakula?
Quantum Leap.
This we're doing quantum leaps, but with destruction. Instead of fixing things, he's just watching everything destroy.
Well, he's got an interesting point because in that time you could do anything or take anything, and if there's things that he's collecting before apocalypses, it's interesting.
Leroy Jenkins.
Completely.
Futury. I'm going to get a refill.
So that's his thing. Okay.
Magic lizards. Hmm.
Hmm.
The kablooey gum or whatever that
Mm.
is.
Alabama, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, famous last words.
Hmm.
Ravona. I like that. It's a great reaction from her.
Yeah, the guard that was I made mention, her name is Sasha Lane.
Mm.
Yeah, she was in American Honey with uh what's his name? Shia LaBeouf. Ah. They got literal lockers.
That's great. Hmm. Preferably.
The future.
Yes. Although it kind of also looked like New Jersey, New York in 2012.
Yeah. Those are security bots.
Hmm.
I can think of somebody who says "trust me" a lot.
Hmm.
Oh, he says "believe me," but
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
Hmm.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, they're jumping body swapping. I'm me. You're me.
Hmm.
Oh, a little strong arm.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's a fun way to give guest actors or other actors a shot at on-screen words and
also,
acting capability.
yeah, trying to do the Loki,
Mm-hmm.
the lesser Loki impression. There was a movie with Denzel Washington.
Fallen.
Boom, there you go.
Got that one. That was a creepy ending too.
Yes. You think you that makes sense because when Loki saw that the time gem,
Ooh.
the Infinity Stones were
Mm-hmm.
powerless in that place, he's like, well, this is the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So he always has the aspirations.
Yep.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Hmm.
or Alien. It's a pretty good plan.
And gone.
Ah,
Roomba.
nice. Yeah. Vacuum attack. One thing people forget,
Mm-hmm.
Loki was on par with Captain America.
Yeah.
Remember when he was fighting him in Germany?
Mm-hmm.
So I never get how he's just like this low power guy. Yep.
Hmm.
Her name is Sophia DiMartino.
Okay. Oh dear.
That doesn't look good.
No. You want the TVA emptied.
Again, all the Lokis are very clever.
Hmm.
Ah.
Okay.
Less meetings, more productivity.
Use that anywhere.
Exactly.
Hmm. Okay. Again, a 50 minutes that didn't feel like 50 minutes.
Yeah, no, that blew by. I'm still thinking that they're going to start inserting some mid-credit rolls like they did back in WandaVision. Just to mix it up.
I mean, I don't see anything kind of peeking through the credits.
Yeah, maybe not this one, but eventually.
Eventually, they got to do something. And the
Yeah.
last one has to be a lead into Multiverse of Madness. Which means they might almost even do a whole, he failed or the series ends up with him failing essentially.
Exactly.
The timeline disintegrating, and that leads into Doctor Strange too.
It's definitely going to be a bridge show. I mean, because we had WandaVision kind of ended though. It didn't really give us. I mean, that was more of a catharsis. That wasn't more of a leading into anything.
No.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Obviously, we have the new Captain America. In this one, yeah, I think you're right. I think they're going to be.
I think this is going to be more, Infinity War Endgame type lead-in than the other two.
True. I mean, I'm liking it. It has so many possibilities, and I don't know where we're going yet. But yeah, I told you the internet was telling me about the female Loki, and usually if it was kind of obvious because they're saying, "Oh, it's you," and they're hooded, so it like hides gender and
it hides everything though.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, but that's by design. I mean, if it was like a somebody with a larger stature in a fight scene, they would kind of show that for the power. But again, it made sense when people were saying that it was female Loki, and according to the source material. So,
okay,
yeah, because in the comics in the comics, I believe there has been. I mean, there's definitely been a female Loki, but also for years now, Loki has been. Well, what's the term? I don't want to say gender swapping, but
fluid.
Thank you. Yeah, gender fluid, and I think this is tapping into that. But I think I would have liked to see a female Tom Hiddleston. I know that would have been like a lot of CG work, but it might have made it just more interesting than just having a totally different character play the other Loki.
Well, there's nothing to say we won't get that. Loki can shapeshift.
True.
So we may see a lot of different versions of Loki just by the sheer fact of that superpower.
Yeah. So what do you think about this? And again, I love Owen Wilson, how he called out. He goes, "Oh yeah, your big plan is to take over the timekeepers and rule the TVA." And again, Owen Wilson called him out. I said, "Okay, let's walk that through. You take him over, then what?" He's like a dog chasing cars, to use a Joker analogy. He wouldn't know what to do if he actually took over the TVA. I mean, to rule, that's his thing.
He was still stuck on, again, 2012 Loki. He was stuck on taking over Earth. Yeah. He was going to rule that. That was going to be his kingdom of sorts. So he's still like, well, I need to rule something, everything, the biggest power ever. And if I rule time, then I rule the Avengers too, and blah blah blah.
Yeah. He basically saw another opportunity to rule. He didn't see anything past that.
Which I think juxtaposed along with his hints of tears and understanding and for fast forwarding on the character, it really, I think it does a great job of combining 2012 Loki with Endgame Loki. Or Infinity War Loki, technically.
Yeah, I see your point in that. I mean, because he's still running around like a little scamp, Yep,
like he used to in his old machinations and drives, but he doesn't even know where his drives are leading to anymore because he's seen so much of where he gets to, and I think that makes it difficult for him to know, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to keep on doing something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to, unpack what it'd be like to see so many versions of your future. It is kind of freeing where you're like, I don't need to worry about it because I've seen, how this all ends, or for me, or whatever. And maybe because he's now avoiding that, he feels like a new lease where he can just, it's all, because remember, like in Pompeii, he was like, we can do stuff without consequence. Which is probably his, MO, is like, I just want to do things to do them.
I mean, that certainly gets to the whole trickster aspect of him. But I think to some extent, too, he's seen where he ends in that timeline. And I don't think he likes that.
Right.
And I think he's still processing that in the background while dealing with all of the things and, current motivations and where he was and, having literally a couple of weeks ago, not even, just been given an army by Thanos to take over Earth. So he's trying to reconcile that recent, drive and motivation and plan and frame of mind with, in the timeline that's supposed to be, mom dies, dad dies, everybody dies, and I die because I can't, that's how my story ends, and that's not how the story of Loki should end, according to Loki. So
Right.
yeah, he wants to take over the time Time Bureau, as I'm mixing in with Legends of Tomorrow, the TVA. Sorry, and
Yeah.
I think he may not know it yet, but he wants a different future for himself.
And you know what? Speaking of that, because he is a narcissist and self-centered, and the things that did mean things to him, his losing his mother, all of that. I think the obvious go-to is that he thinks if he can control time, he can remedy that.
He can.
So,
Yep.
so it may not be the whole "I just want to rule." It may be the "I want to go back and make my own past, or go completely against what the time stream is supposed to be, and just
want to make a better life, a better destiny, a better future.
Which would make. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, that's that whole adage of would you go back and with Hitler and baby baby Thanos, that's right,
baby Thanos,
where War Machine said just go back and I like it, and my only problem was I was talking before about how he made this revelation where he says, well, I hurt people because that's what scared people do, to make you think that they're strong.
Or weak people,
that's a pretty profound statement, and I think that was a little too early. But I mean, they made it seem
early,
like
but it didn't stick, and I think that's what kind of makes it okay. Like, he's still. If you had just seen your entire future play out, and every machination you thought you were going to accomplish, failed, and you're done, end of file. I can appreciate having a moment of I'm garbage, I fail. I have these, I can't, I hurt people because I'm weak and I can't do anything about it. And I just, watched everybody I ever knew and myself die. Like, but it doesn't stick because he didn't live it. So he's still trying to get around and distracting them in the Ren Fair, and I'm going to run after the other Loki in the door, and I'm going after them, but I'm also escaping, and we'll see which one works out better for me. Like, he still keeps with the same. It doesn't permanently change him because, like you said, it can't in that short of a time.
I'm going to play script doctor. You know how I love to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I would have liked for him to have seen, his failings, how it all goes bad with Thanos and all that. And I would have liked him to have looked at himself as the lesser Loki and kind of done this, what were you thinking? I'm going to do it right. And basically, like remember when the different Thanos, is like, watching himself die. It was like, that's destiny fulfilled, but I know how not to do it, or, how to go about it differently, so I would have liked for Loki to say, well, the reason why it didn't work is because I trusted people, or something, like totally missing the point of seeing his failures, and then, or at least giving us a misdirect where he like kind of shrugs it off, like, it doesn't really matter. And, and we got a message from YouTube. From Sir Whittet. Sir Whittet, hey. And he says, I think Loki mate with his female sound. Wow, it's pretty interesting.
I don't know that the mouse is going to go for that, but
yes,
that
is a theory. That is
a
theory. But I don't know. I'm liking the storyline. I guess we'll see where it goes. I mean, this is only
and I mean, that could be, where he ends up too, and that the only way for him to defeat himself is to, admit all the things that he needs to admit to give him all of the growth that we saw through, and end up in some ways becoming that Loki again, because why not see that arc twice and make money both times, Disney. um
Exactly.
And then, if that at least permits him continued existence, where does that actually leave him in relation to the rest of the MCU and interactions in the future?
I'm with you 100%. I'm really interested to see where this goes, and I love the characters they have in here. And what's her name? The chief of the TVA. What is her name? It's and I don't want to mess this name up because she's such a great actress. It's Gugu Mabath Raw.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, she's fabulous, and the interaction she has with Owen Wilson is just amazing. It's like there's so much history there, but it's awesome.
Yeah. Oh well, it was
Another good one.
Yeah, another good one. Great episode. Great episode.
Yeah, I understand why this is breaking all their streaming records. Like, there's no, I mean, in some ways there wasn't much of a surprise. I mean, Tom Hiddleston himself. I think, not only him as an actor and his range, and from was it Henry V to Loki, like I've seen him do some amazing work. But just that pairing him as an actor with the breadth of just character traits that make up Loki, it just allows him to shine in everything that just comes on screen, and it's really it's awesome to see, and it makes sense why he likes playing him so much. And if he wants to continue, I would like to continue watching him.
Absolutely. And I love how when we were talking about how the variant Loki or the other Loki was doing the body swap,
yes,
or the remote control of people, and just the mannerisms, that Loki pose of,
seeing the Loki smile on somebody else's face.
Exactly. Because he is a character, and he does have that swagger, that mischievous, smarmy charm. Exactly. I don't know. I love it. And again, you're right. Tom Hiddleston made this his own character so much. And again, remember, he was originally, trying to get the role of Thor way back when he was first applying. And, they're like, come on, dude, look at Chris Hemsworth and look at you. And, because there's like footage of him auditioning, and he has like a blonde wig on, and he's in good shape, but let's be frank, he's not Thor shaped.
Not Thor shaped. Yeah, he is not Thor shaped.
Yeah, but no, this is good. And again, Owen Wilson, I'm telling you, it's that whole Columbo thing where he does the slow Southern draw charm, but there's so much more going on back there, behind the eyes, and he,
it's like a little Columbo, a little Matlock, and a little Sherlock Holmes all kind of rolled into one.
Matlock. Wow, you went there.
I did. I went right there.
Yes, exactly. Good stuff, though.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, anyway, looking forward to episode 3.
Yes.
And again, everybody out there, we are doing these insomnia themed versions so we can watch it live, because it in case you're wondering, it is, well, now it's 4:00 East Coast. This comes out at midnight in Pacific time, so we're doing this just for you so we can give you the first live reactions. So I hope you appreciate what we're doing to our bodies by getting up this early and drinking copious amounts of caffeine. But yeah, Logan,
it's great.
This is good stuff. You ready to wrap it up? Because I need to take a nap and before the sun comes up. Anyway, out there, leave comments down below. Let us know your thoughts on this episode. Let us know where you think this is going. Do you like it so far? Do you like the introduction of the female Loki. Give us all your opinions and
predictions.
And predictions, exactly, because this is it's uncharted territory where we're going, and again, these Marvel episodes have been killing it in regards to storytelling and just misdirection and Easter eggs. Let us know down below if you have seen any Easter eggs that make reference to other things, because I know they were saying that one of the timekeepers looks like Krang the Conqueror.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, I mean that's been a thing because
Yes.
they are supposed to be introducing him at some point.
Was he supposed to be the Phase 4 villain?
I think so. Yeah. And here's a little bit of a trivia for you. The guy who's going to be playing Kang, the Conqueror, was also in Lovecraft, the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and the Hunter B12, which is the female guard, her name is Wunmi Mosaku, and great actress. So if you haven't, I definitely recommend you see the Lovecraft series that was on HBO for a while. Anyway, good stuff. Everybody out there, thank you so much for watching this episode. And I'll tell you what, if you want us to start doing these live reviews, not at 3 a.m, but just in general of movies, yeah, exactly. Preferably when the sun's out. If you want us to do a review, like a live watch party with a movie or another series. It could be an old retro one, like Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones, or maybe not The Office, but a nice discussion worthy series. Leave it in the comments below. We'll put it on our action item list. But as always, thanks again. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And remember, if it's worthwhile, it's worth binging.